Hello friends, welcome back. Today we are in my son's room. I wanted to do his room for so long because it's lacking so much personality. Whenever I'm doing a room, I like to get on Pinterest and just pin whatever catches my eye and then come up with the commonalities. So in his room, there's a lot of greens and plaids and neutrals. He loves the outdoors, so I really wanted to bring the outdoors into his room. He was very invested on how this video was filmed, so please enjoy the next couple minutes.
Go! Hi! Hi! Tell Mitch, what are we doing today?
You got to surprise my room.
Are you excited?
Yeah.
So the first thing we're doing is we're going to take off this trim because we're going to put new trim up, okay?
Why?
So I'm going to let you
Why
start.
are we putting a new trim up?
Because this one is really old, and so we're just going to put new ones up.
Oh yeah, because the house is 50 years old.
So I'm going to get it started for you, but then you're going to do the rest, okay? Okay.
Is Dad okay with this? Because he has seen you write so much stuff on the house.
Okay, so look, come over here. So you're gonna take this and you pull it like this. Good. And then you're gonna come down here, you move it down here, and you pull that off. Yep, and then move down a little bit more.
I'm just gonna slide it down.
Good job. Good. Okay, and then this pulls right off.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh, this is spider web. We gotta clean that
Yeah,
out.
we'll have to clean it out, huh? What?
You're just in your element.
What's
You're feeling progress on your house. You're seeing changes. You just feel so happy.
Yeah, and you're making me.
You want a step stool?
And you're making my life feel better. You're making my life feel better.
See, this is what I do. I facilitate the tools, and she does the work.
This is the best day ever. Woo.
As you can tell, we had plenty of excitement going on in this room. It is so funny to watch this footage back and see how in the zone I was. Do you think it paid off being super hyper focused because we got the whole room demoed and cleaned up, and then I also put up the new trim in this room. We definitely could have left the existing trim the same, but I really want to update the whole house, so we're just doing one room at a time.
You push it. Alright. Go up a little bit. Okay, I'll tell you when. Don't do it. When I say go, you push it, okay? Go. Good job. Okay, it is the next day and I got all of the trim in here done. Now it is time to work on an accent wall, and I'll show you what we're gonna do in a minute, but it's gonna be a higher gloss finish, and so I want it to be like more smooth, and right now it's a really textured, sorry, my dog is barking. It's a really textured like orange peel situation. So to smooth out the wall, I just have this joint compound, and I'm just gonna skim coat the wall, and it'll just make it a more smooth surface.
The joint compound had to sit for about 24 hours before I could paint it, so I went on to the rest of the room and gave it a nice fresh coat of white paint. This is White Dove by Benjamin Moore.
I just did all of the skim coating on this wall. It is so smooth. I am dying because I did this to my entryway about a month ago, and I made a disaster out of my house because I put on the first coat and then I sanded it all down, and it put this white dust throughout my whole entire house. I just did this completely mess free, and I spent 2 days cleaning up that mess before. So anyway, you live and you learn, and this is one of those moments. So I just did a second coat, and now I'm just taking this what do you call this? I don't even know, scraper. And I'm just going like this along the walls to get off any bumps. It's kind of hard to tell, but this is pretty dang smooth. Okay, that is stunning. I love that. Oh my gosh. This is so fun. Hey guys, so it is the next day. I have the wall painted. I've got my Ezzy here. He's gonna help me. And we're gonna put up this accent wall. I got this trim from like a thrift store that sells construction supplies, and it was $1 each for each stick of these. So I'm gonna do the whole entire wall for like $16. I feel very good about this. Goal is to kind of have it be like a fluted wall situation, so that's what we're going for. I really hope it turns out. I've never done an accent wall before. I cut this stick to be the length that is gonna be in between each stick so that it makes it really easy and I don't have to do a lot of measuring.
Okay, not like the most interesting part of my video being blurry. That is the hardest part about doing YouTube sometimes, is you think you're getting a good shot, but you're not. So this is one of those moments, but you can still kind of see what I'm doing. So pretend like it's not blurry, okay? Okay. Once I got those first boards up, I went on and added the second ones right next to it, and I cut another little template piece. This makes it so easy, so you don't have to keep measuring in between. Makes it so straightforward and fast, so I highly recommend doing this if you do an accent wall. Once I got all of those boards painted, I headed outside to give this little nightstand a makeover. You can't see, but it was only $15. So all I'm doing is giving it a nice coat of spray paint. I oftentimes will do a more detailed furniture flip, but since this is just going in my son's room, I didn't want to give a whole lot of time to it because it'll most likely need another coat of spray paint in a year or two, so we're just keeping it pretty straightforward, but I cannot even believe how much better it looks. If you want to be the funnest parent, you gotta get these LED lights from Amazon. They're only like 15 bucks. I'll link them down below. Okay, before you watch this next part, you have to know there's an extreme plot twist. Someone did not like the room.
What do you think?
Good.
The lights are on. Holy rainbow roads.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna swing.
And where's the remote?
It's in the top drawer.
Oh. Oh my god.
Alright, you guessed it. The person that didn't like it was me. I sat and looked at this room for months and it just didn't sit right. I just didn't like it. And I didn't want to move on until I liked this room.
Guys, I am back. It's actually been a few months since I have finished this room, and I actually decorated the whole entire room and everything, but every time I came in here it just felt off for some reason. So I have been trying to think about if I wanted to just paint the whole room green, and I think I decided that I'm going to do it. So instead of it just being this accent wall, I'm going to do this accent all around the room, and I think it's going to feel so much more finished and so much more of an impact, and like, why not, right? So here we go, let's do this. I'm already loving my decision. Okay, you guys, I got the room all painted green, and now I'm just finishing the last part of that, not the accent wall, but the molding around the room. I picked up this trim the other day. I got like 25 pieces of these sticks. So it's a pretty dang cheap way to upgrade my room. So anyway, I want to do the wall treatment all the way around, and I think it's gonna look so good. So I have these little clippers that I ordered off of Amazon. I'll link down in the description in my Amazon store, but they work so well because sometimes I don't want to get out my big saw and use that, so I can just sit here, listen to a podcast, and chop away.
I got the paint and the trim all done around the room, and then I set up his shelves again and styled them. I am just keeping it really simple in his room. I want it to feel nice but simple, so I have this little picture of Jesus and some books, and I'm also decorating with a lot of rocks that he finds from outside. He loves to collect rocks. I mean, come on, what 8-year-old doesn't? I also gave him this little container to put all of his rocks in. It's just a little plastic container, but I think it looks nice than having them all over. And I thought this little Be Brave sign was cute, and I put these little wooden toys that I got for 50 cents at the thrift store next to it. Then it was time to hang up my curtains. I got these off of Amazon. I'll link them in my store down below as well. I'm now noticing my rod has been kind of weird, but anyway, these curtains match all of my inspo pictures so well that I hung up this hammock that I thrifted. I really wanted to tie all the colors in his room together with the throw pillows. I got most of these from Target. I thrifted that pillowcase. It's like a gingham green pillowcase. And then I also thrifted this lamp and gave it a little makeover. Best thing about it is I can't be too mad if most of this stuff gets broken because this is the first picture I got for his room. It was the inspiration for the whole thing. I just think it's the sweetest airplane picture. I thrifted it like almost 9 months ago, and I've just been keeping it. So I love how all these colors look together. My little guy loves to read at night and color, so I put all of his favorite books and sketchbook right next to his bed. Another really good functional thing was this little hanger for him to hang up all of his stuff after school. Here is a little reminder of how we started.
It was totally worth it to take everything down. I mean, you guys, I thought I was done with this room, and I just think that when you're not sure if you should do an accent wall or just do the whole entire room, do the whole entire room. Talmadge loves his room so much. He's come up to me so many times and just given me huge hugs and been like, Mom, thank you for my room, I love it. All of the links to everything are in my Amazon store. If I can link them, I will. Thank you so much for watching. I actually just got a sample for my daughter's wallpaper that I'm going to do in her room, so that's my next project, and we will see you soon.